Hey, so welcome to Beer and Bad Choices. I about said the old name. This is weird.
I was gonna even correct you and say you got the wrong
The
name.
old name. I know. I just about said. So this is our first time doing it in this room at Lolo Peak Brewing Company. So this is kind of a different setting. We got a big screen. Mm-hmm. We got the cars. Jeff remembers the first time around the cars. So this is Beer and Bad Choices. So we're going to talk about grains and specifically malting today.
Yeah, last time we did water. That's the one you missed.
Yes.
Today we're doing grains.
We're doing good. And so we're going to go through a couple beers that exemplify good malting or good grain quality in beer. So as we dig into our first beer here, which is... Look at that fancy stuff. This is the Settle Down Brown from Odell. So this is an American brown ale. It comes in at a healthy, I forget what the packaging says, 6.5% alcohol. It's low IBU. So this is literally a malt forward beer. So this is what we're going to start with.
I heard malt, so I should be okay.
You should be okay. You should be.
So no IPAs for Vita today?
I saw the IPAs sitting there.
Stealing thunder. So we got official Lolo Peak snifters here. There you go, Via. Jeffrey.
They're healthy size.
So as we're going to enjoy this, did you know that alcohol may be better than exercise for keeping you alive over the age of 90?
Oh,
Yes.
okay, never mind. Oh, you said over. Well, of course, if you're 90, you walk, you're
No. It's a lifetime of it. University of California, neurologist did a study since the 1990s. It's fine.
I gotta hear you, Rad.
You can hear me just fine.
No, I can't hear you.
All right, there we go. Anyways, a neurologist did a study running from 1990 of people who were non-drinkers versus moderate drinkers versus heavy drinkers. The group who had daily exercise of at least 30 minutes and 2 glasses of alcohol a day lived the longest.
So I should outlive
Exercise
everyone.
alone was the second shortest. So that would be as if you never exercised versus exercise and had alcohol, and alcohol alone was more than exercise alone.
Oh.
Pretty cool.
So, to our health.
What's the age that they reached?
They went all the 90s. So they started these people when they're in their 60s and 70s all the way into their 90s.
So since I both drink and exercise, I should kind of make it to at least 100.
You should make it to 100. That's the operative goal
So
for
you're
Vita.
saying right now we're not going to make it till
I'm
60?
I'm going to be around.
You're going to be around. So the brown, this is, pours a dark brown ruby highlights, typical of a brown. And you should really get on the nose caramel, malts, the sweetness.
Do you get anything on the nose?
Maybe even just a little bit of pine.
I got the
Just a little
pine.
Burnt sugar, maybe.
You got
I
the
get
burnt
nothing on
sugar,
the
you got the
nose.
malt, and there's
I get
a hint of
nothing
pine.
on the nose.
All right, well, taste.
I did.
Well, what did you get on the taste?
Pine.
Pine.
Finish us off with pine.
All right. To each their own. I mean, some people are wronger than others. It's all right. It's all right. So, and the reason why we start with the brown is because of the malting process. Brown ales are literally a malt-forward beer. It's really illustrating or emphasizing the malts over all the other ingredients of beer.
Okay.
All right. So, what is malted grain?
Oh, I know.
Go ahead. Yeah. First in the class.
Get the hand up, Vita. Hand up.
First in the.
And I got to wave around. I know. Me.
Rat.
I've got the strangest feeling someone's gonna kick his ass.
All right. Vita,
Yeah.
go.
I forgot.
I've got the strangest feeling someone's
Once
gonna
again.
kick
All right.
his ass.
So the idea of with malting is you harvest grains, so it can be any kind of grain, so wheat, barley, rye, even rice. What you do with malting is 4 steps, and the first step is you introduce water to the grain. So you're increasing the hydration of the grain, which causes it to germinate.
Okay.
So you introduce water, water causes germination. Germination breaks down the complex sugars of the grain and breaks them down into simple sugars. Then you want to stop that process. So you introduce heat, you kiln the grain. So that cuts the moisture content of the grain from like the upper 60s down to like 3-5%. Then the next step is roasting. Now this is where a brown ale shows the roasting. These are the longer you roast the grain, the different. So each stage of roasting introduces different characteristics. And the longer you roast, you start getting, caramel notes, chocolate notes, coffee notes, burnt sugar. All these come from longer roasting times.
Okay.
So typically, a darker ale indicates that some of the malt bill, usually very little because it doesn't take a lot to color beer, is from longer roasted.
Okay.
So that's the idea. That's how the malts affect beer.
Okay.
Now,
would it also get darker in color?
It'd get darker in color, exactly.
So the longer it was malted, the darker.
The longer it was roasted.
Yeah.
Roasted.
And it seems like the longer the roast, you get more of the coffee flavor out of them too.
Okay.
Of the beers.
Coffee, chocolate, these sort of things. And that was our.
Get those nerds! Nerds!
That was our nerd moment.
I liked it.
Yeah.
So that's it. So roasting can be, anywhere from 36 to 48, even beyond hours. So it's a gentle roast. It's not like they throw it in the oven for an hour and call it good. It's a very gentle process because it goes from a little bit of color and a little bit of character to death.
In a hurry.
So it takes a long while to get there,
time.
and then it goes really super quick. So that's the idea. So Jeff, now new show. Should we keep Jeff as Silent Jeff, or is he just Jeff?
Well, Jeff's my buddy, so I think I'm gonna root for him talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Vita were friends first.
I got your back.
Thanks, Vita.
I'm trying to think, but nothing happens.
All right. So new show, new attitudes, new. All right. So Jeff, what did you think of the brown ale?
You know the beers I like. It's a good.
It's enough.
Hey, Vita. Oh, you got the eye flutter and the roll. Yes. No, it was good.
Wait till I do the eye roll, then it's on.
Then it's
Yeah.
on.
You got the flutter. Eye roll's next. You're one step.
No, I think this one from Odell is absolutely fantastic.
I'm impressed.
And this is all the beers today, except for one that Jeff brought in, are all from Big Head's Bottle Shop in the big city of Missoula, Montana.
Right.
And this is only $1.95 bottle. This is a cheap beer.
This is cheaper than going to the brewery for a pint.
We're at the brewery for a pint.
Yeah.
Now, we should mention our pre-gamers. I had the 1864 Copper Ale here at Lolo Peak.
I like that.
And the Alpenglow.
Alpenglow. Peanut Gallery.
Alpenglow.
So much for variety. All right. So I was hoping for like this big amount of variety from the Peanut Gallery, but that's okay.
I'll get stout.
Hey, do you know this is our first show with a live audience?
It
We
is.
have audience.
Woo.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
That's right.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
We went full retard.
What movie is that for?
Oh, Tropic Thunder.
Oh, okay.
The Morton,
Right.
what is it? What's his name? Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. That's his character.
For some reason, I didn't dig that movie.
Of course you did.
So what'd you think of First Blood, Vita?
I liked it.
Okay, so we watched Rambo 1,
First
2,
Blood.
3, and then Rambo,
but
like old dude Rambo.
Yeah. First of all, I am more of a John Rambo fan than.
Dude, she put down Jean-Claude Van Damme in Bloodsport.
Seriously, yeah.
It's classic.
No, no.
We're having nothing but Van Damme all
they're
the
not even in the same league. No, no.
She like the sad sack
No, no.
eyes.
Nah.
Stallone.
It's Stallone.
Yeah, see? I told you.
Yeah. John Rambo, 2 and 3
Yeah.
are the best. The 2008 one, the last one, it
Not
was
so
the
much.
weakest. I mean, it was
Yeah.
action packed, but it was the weakest.
It was the weakest.
Yeah.
So
Plus, Stallone didn't look as hot. They're just not doing it for me.
how can you?
It does.
What is wrong with Stallone? Stallone aged as we all
I
age.
know.
I noticed the shirt stayed firmly on.
Yeah.
That T-shirt was not leaving that body.
Yeah.
Like in Rambo 2 when he's just running through
Well,
the
we
jungle
watched.
with no t-shirt.
I know we watched these movies back to back, so all of a sudden you go with Rambo, Rip Dizzle, Tom, good-looking, gorgeous, and then all of a sudden you go to 2000. I mean, you don't realize that there was a 20-year span, and the guy got older.
Yeah. So you probably liked when he's getting sprayed in the shower.
No, not that one. He was I like 2 and 3. Afghanistan and
Vietnam.
Yeah.
The Vietnamese?
Yes.
I remember Vietnam.
Yeah.
Probably, but the best in Afghanistan. He was the only shirtless. Gosh, he was hot.
All right. We only have a.
Did you see his neck? I never thought a neck
For
could be.
fuck's sake! Are
I
we
never
gonna hear
thought
about
a
the
neck-
fucking neck again?
Yes. I never thought a man's neck could get sexy. Even his neck was awesome.
Brad, you got to work on that neck.
All I gotta say is his testicles were about
Shut
like
up!
that.
Shut up! Don't
Like
listen.
2 raisins in a shriveled
Don't you
throat.
ruin it for me.
A shriveled little Smoky.
His ball sack looked like a fig.
Whatever. Haters are gonna hate.
Sorry, I was picturing Whore Island.
All right. So, Dump Cup. The Bad Johnny is from Dodgeton Creek Brewing Company. Where from, Jeff?
Trinidad, Colorado.
Trinidad, Colorado. Now, we're not putting down your beer since we never had it since Jeff didn't come through on that one. But this is our Bad Johnny Cup. So, Vita, the first Bad Johnny pour. Ugh. So, next, kind of in our malt little discussion is we're going to... Oh, I can say this now. We're not on terrestrial radio anymore. We're going to rape Vita's mouth, and that's with an IPA.
It grossed me out, dude.
Yeah, so
Is it this one?
it is. And the reason why we chose an IPA is a lot of people always think American IPA with just this overwhelming hops.
Yes. That's not the case
Exalted
here.
from Stone. Oh, look at the fanciness we have here. And it locked up.
Never mind.
Never
False
mind.
alarm.
Never mind. That already done fucked up. You know, if I actually paid for a software license, this probably wouldn't happen.
Thief.
But alas,
we have a thief among us.
we do. This is the Exalted from Stone. And the idea, this is more of an English IPA, which is still going to be aggressively hopped, but it's going to have more of a malt backbone to it.
Okay. Let's see it.
So the idea is to not destroy Vita's palate.
Yeah.
Honestly,
We'll
the
find out.
IPAs.
And
Here.
oh, it's gonna just wash that stuff. It's gonna burn out that brown ale. Trust me. All right.
Oh, I can already tell.
Vita, you cannot tell by.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Vita.
I smelled it.
Ooh,
I
See, I'm
smelled
going
it.
the last of the good drop pour there.
wow.
See, Jeff likes it. Jeff likes it.
It's a citrus floral on the nose.
All right. Well, my little fancy thing for the TV is not going to work. But it'll work later. Anyways, we'll give this a shot. So the idea is with the Exalted is, what is this? It's going to be a malt backbone with a big Pacific Northwest grapefruit pine thing. So
Great. You guys first.
very little pine. It's just.
Is it mostly on the nose?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me the smell of those. That fakes you out.
Whoa. The nose.
Yeah, it's a little tiny bit bready, a little tiny bit piney on the,
Yeah.
but it's mostly
good.
malt on the mouth.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So the
awesome.
nose is that huge
Yes.
IPA nose, but
It
it has,
is.
It did fake me out.
and
Nice.
this,
But the hop in the after you taste it is subtle.
yeah,
Really
and
subtle.
this uses Citra and Laurel hops, so not anything crazy. 7% alcohol.
Hey, the hops is even less noticeable than this beer.
Yes.
Do you think
The-
so?
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, don't you
I
think
agree,
so?
yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would disagree with you, but I didn't think it was that
2-1.
Yeah. But for an IPA, when you smell the nose on this,
Yeah, you
it's
think.
like, oh, it's going to be hoppy.
Yeah.
It's not.
No, it's not. I was expecting something with the resin flavor.
But isn't that good?
Mm-hmm.
So now Vita officially likes an IPA.
I am tolerating an IPA. Big difference.
You're,
Call me potato, fuck you.
A little bit of
I
bread.
am having a third sip. I think I'm
It
good.
is.
Good. We'll leave it.
well, you know how Vita
then.
usually thinks about IPAs.
Yes, I know.
Shitty this, shitty that.
That's all we get.
You know, Vita,
That's
Yes.
it.
Peanut
Yeah.
Gallery is not an IPA fan either. I brought
No.
one back from New Glarus.
Okay, I gotta know how our audience's name is Peanut Gallery.
Well, the Peanut Gallery. You
Why?
know, she's in the cheap seats.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that means.
Yeah.
Nobody gets to see me, but they get to hear me.
All right.
Yeah. No, but she had
No,
this,
we're gonna edit you right the hell out.
it was that double IPA of the spring from New Glarus. It was good.
I double
Did
IPA.
I tell you that I had recordings of the Peanut Gallery?
No.
Oh yeah.
I politely say, hey,
Is that her?
That's her.
You caught her talking?
excuse me, bitch.
Is that her?
That's her.
Sounds like, yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah, I mean,
I throw punch that bitch.
Yeah, I could see her getting mad.
it was only on Tuesday. She's getting after it.
Okay, what beer do you have for us next?
Well, let's. Here's a good story though. Before we go to the next beer, what's one of my childhood fears? I only had one.
Midgets.
What?
Midgets.
No, that wasn't a fear. It was a fascination.
Clowns.
Girls, pussies.
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
No, I had a childhood obsession with pussy. Not a.
Obsessed.
Phrase it.
Anyways, no, Bigfoot. I had this huge irrational fear of Bigfoot
Right.
because I thought he was real.
How do you know he's not?
Anyways, a California
Jeff's
woman.
seen it.
Vita was there.
You
Yeah,
know,
I was there.
You guys are doing good.
that's right.
We just hijacked the show.
You guys just did.
Dirty bitch.
Oh no! You're already pouring. All right. A little early.
I'm done.
Anyways, a woman in California is suing the state of California because she said she saw Bigfoot and it held her captive, and the Department of Natural Resources in California told her you're crazy, and she's suing the state of California because they're violating her constitutional rights and
Right.
the Endangered Species Act.
Oh!
Now let's talk about this idiot. She's
Okay.
been researching Bigfoot
Oh,
for
be
14
careful
years.
the way you talk to her, because she's gonna sue your ass too. By the
Yeah,
way.
she's been researching Bigfoot for 2 decades.
Right. Oh, so
Okay.
someone's been crazy for 2 decades. Good to know.
Even her daughters say they saw a bear, but this woman in her head was Bigfoot, and it was 30 feet away. And once her
Don't go off your pills.
exactly, so she went to the whole sighting, went to the state. The state told her she was full of shit.
Mm-hmm.
and she sued the state because they made her sound crazy and violated her constitutional right to
Made
free
her sound crazy.
So did
You
she win?
are crazy.
What's that?
Did she win?
Oh,
Of course
no,
not.
No.
Of
course.
Well, if that's the case, a Bigfoot's going to capture me tomorrow. And I was held captive.
Hey, at least you'll make the headlines at the very least.
Yeah. Okay, the Bigfoot thing, okay? You brought this up. Everybody's seen him. Everybody says, I've seen a Bigfoot. There has been no body, no hair samples, no feces samples, nothing. But they've seen this thing. Doesn't this thing eat, die, or poop? It's just,
Jeff's debunking.
I'm debunking it.
I'm about to go off on you, you non-believer. All right. First of all, Bigfoot is real.
Okay.
He used to hang outside my house. I used to see his head in the shadow of my window every night.
Okay. Vita. Pilling his
Hey,
beer.
I was never scared of Bigfoot until this
Jeff's
In
a
Search
Bigfoot
of
atheist.
with Leonard Nimoy.
Yes.
Leonard Nimoy.
What did I say?
Lemore.
He said Lemore.
Leonard Nimoy. You can edit that out.
Well, that depends. Can you go fuck yourself?
Anyways, I was watching In Search of with some dude,
Yeah.
Spock,
Okay.
and he had Bigfoot crashes through a trailer and grabs these people. So I was, not that we lived in a trailer, but
Didn't you?
later on I did. Not as a child. I did that as a, well, later on.
Don't fib. We
the-
all know each other here.
The trailer living came later on.
Go ahead.
So, where was I going? Anyway, so Bigfoot scared the shit out of me.
So he was outside your window.
Yeah, he's outside the window, and I knew he was real.
So did you find hair samples?
No, of course not.
Did you find feces?
Lots of feces. I grew up on a ranch.
Okay.
There was
Did you
feces
find
everywhere.
Bigfoot feces?
Yeah. just like-
What's the difference between Bigfoot feces and?
Well,
has little kid teeth in it.
Ah, okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
See, I went off the whole Bear Bells thing.
Uh-huh.
Well, speaking of Bigfoot, let's do a.
Well, you didn't finish your story though.
finish your story.
What about the
Big-
You
Bigfoot.
said you saw Bigfoot
Oh,
outside
all
your
right.
window.
So here's the rest of the story. So
Was it serenading
we
you?
used to have a root cellar that was halfway in between the corrals and the house. It's about a quarter mile between the corrals and the house. And this root cellar was slowly, the hill was eroding on crushing and taking out the root cellar.
Okay.
When I was a kid, when we got done feeding cattle, when I got cut loose was at the corrals, and Dad, oh, you can run home if you want. And I'm like, well, that's good because it means I get 3 more bites of dinner before you show up. And so I'd run home, and in my little head, I made it that Bigfoot lived in the root cellar.
All right.
So walking, jogging, running, sprinting, death sprint right past that root cellar every night, thinking that Bigfoot was going to come out and grab me.
Well, did it?
Never did.
Did you see him?
I surely did.
Did you take your pills that day?
I didn't have pills. This is the 70s. We're on our own.
Oh, you had pills. It just wasn't that kind.
It just wasn't that kind. So, for our third beer, let's go mystery beer. This is a beer that Jeff brought. So, Jeff,
Firestone Down Winter Ale from Wasatch Brewing.
Firestone Brown. Winter Ale. Which means we don't know what the hell this is. But it says caramel malts. So this kind of blends.
That with the plan.
7.1 ABV. Wasatch just came in back into Montana. No. Yeah, Wasatch came back into Montana with Sasquatch, which is the Bigfoot, you see.
Yeah,
Sasquatch.
Wasatch.
That's right. Goddamn Sam Squinch.
Damn 6 to 8 footer.
I should have done the same squinch. So this is a winter ale, which typically means like a brown ale that is spiced.
I like the coloration. If you look at the
Uh-oh,
light.
Vita's already going,
But look at the reddish.
All right,
It's light.
it's an avalanche of dry hops.
You can see the color of the beer way better in this room. In case
Yeah.
people are wondering what I'm looking at, it's much nicer. That's all. I'm appreciating the color.
Oh wow, that is that's not hoppy. That's
No.
super sweet, super malt forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Vita? Winter chicken dinner?
Yeah.
Yes, no,
It's
sideways. What?
alright.
All right. And she smiled. Take it.
Every beer is like, how is it? It's alright.
I have good taste.
You have
And
taste.
high standards. And I'm
See?
a tough critic.
You have.
And we're friends, see? High standards.
You know, I'm going to end up killing the both of you. So, speaking of.
Will that be on the show?
Yes, it will be. Speaking of beer and high standards, we have.
What you got?
What do I got? What do I got? I got the original.
You know, I finally found a beer I can respect. Light beer from Miller. It tastes great. But what I really like is it's less filling. Light has 1/3 less calories than their regular beer. I tell you, I gotta watch myself. This is a tough place. Well, this place is so tough, the hat check girl's name is Dominic. In a place like this, I gotta move fast. I can't afford to get filled up. I tell you, I don't get no respect.
Light beer
Okay,
from
that's
Miller.
cool.
Everything
Yeah.
you always
Old-timer.
wanted in a beer, and less.
That's
Well-
an old commercial.
That.
So light beer's been around for a while.
Yeah.
I thought
Oh,
it was just
yeah.
a recent invention for all the, calorie people.
For the calorie.
You know, see, that's when the ultralights came in, like the Michelob Ultra, where it's 94 calories. That's the new thing.
And did he say what? It has 10 calories less? What did he say? It's
10 calories less. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's
like
a third. It's a third.
10. That's nothing.
It's a third less, man. You know what
A third. Oh, a third.
You know
Never
what a
mind.
third means to a disgusting fat body?
Not a whole lot.
It means a ton.
No, honestly, it doesn't.
It does.
Seriously, it doesn't.
We could ask Ed.
Ask Ed. All right, we got to edit that one. So, what do you think, Jeff, of your beer from
I like it.
Wasatch?
Wasatch,
I'm sorry, Wasatch.
the spice is subtle.
Is there spice?
There's a little taste. There's a little bit of spice. You get a little bit of coriander.
It merges with hops. I can't really tell whether it's the spice or hops.
There's some. Oh, it's a bitter orange peel. I finally picked up. There's bitter orange peel. There's a little citrus, like a citrus oil
Yeah.
thing going on. This bitter
Okay.
orange peel.
Yeah,
Figured that out.
it's a good beer.
It's all right. I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's good. It's all right. It's all right. Relax. Totally relax. Vita,
Yeah.
thumbs up, thumbs down. What do you think?
Thumb in the middle.
I think all the beers get a passing grade, but nothing that I'm too crazy about. I do like the price tag on this, though. Seriously.
There's Vita bargain shopping again. You know what you're getting, don't you?
What?
Get back in your room before I put you through that fucking
Whatever, dude. Whatever. I kill you.
You kill me later. I really like that beer. That's a decent beer. So, grains.
Right.
So we always think of beer and barley, and I want people to kind of expand. Not that we have any examples of this in today's lineup, but the grains can include barley, malt, rye, quinoa, rice,
Quinoa?
sorghum.
How the hell did it? Well, quinoa is expensive to find, so how?
Oh, they got quinoa beers. They have sorghum beers.
I know sorghum's for what people that
gluten
free
yeah, the glutards,
and
which
tarts.
I are one, but
Yeah.
let's talk about that then. That's a good segue. Gluten and beer.
Okay.
And why the glutards drive me crazy. So the idea is gluten is a protein found in grains. People think, oh, I'm so allergic to wheat, I'm allergic to gluten. And they go on this gluten-free craze. And so they'll drink these pissy, awful sorghum and quinoa beers.
Yeah.
I think sorghum and quinoa beers are terrible.
Yes, they are.
And by the fact they're doing this, they're really not understanding that the idea is when you brew beer is to leave the proteins behind in the mash tun.
Yeah.
The whole idea is not to bring proteins because proteins go rancid.
Yeah.
So beer contains so little gluten that anyone who says they react to beer, one is totally full of shit. Now, if you drink a ton of beer, maybe.
Okay, is it possible that they're sensitive to something else in the beer that they're reacting to and they think it's gluten?
No, because we'll do the same thing with bread.
No. I'm pretty serious with that. Okay, I'll tell you this.
Could be the
Where
hop.
they're assuming they're allergic to gluten. There was a paper I read, an article, and no, I'm serious. Maybe I will dig it up later. But they are, the theory is that it's not gluten, but it's something else that's making people sick. Oh, the same. It's another ingredient that people are reacting to.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gluten, but when you take out gluten, you also decrease the the real ingredient they're allergic to. I'll bring it up next time. Okay, I'll bring it next time. It's worth it because I don't really think. I think some people, there are glutards out there that just want to act because they think it's they think they're special. Not special. Being sick makes you get they're attention whores. That's what it is.
Attention whores.
Come down later for moose soup.
Stop it. But
Moose soup?
but I think there are some people that do have symptoms and they think it's gluten. And
But a lot of it could be in their head too, just because the gluten thing is going on right now. Where
well, that's the glutards, but I think
yeah.
I don't know. Do you get bloated?
Okay, I'm allergic to honey.
Wow, who's
I
allergic
am
to?
actually allergic to honey. I can't have a lot of honey. So when I have a beer that's got, it has a lot of honey in it, I have a reaction.
Weird. So okay, we'll see about that. We'll see.
Well,
There's something
we'll
there.
table that one. We'll table it.
We'll table the gluten and beer discussion for another day. Seriously.
Yes.
I don't.
All right.
I don't think all of them are making it up. I think some people are like they get. I think they might have like some digestive system sensitivities.
Yeah.
That's
See, but when you drink enough beer, what happens? You get bloated.
exactly.
Yes.
Not everyone gets bloated. I don't get bloated.
If you drink enough beer, you will get bloated.
Do you think it's the carbonation in the beer? Is it the carbonation?
No, I think it's just the calories and
No, not calories. No. Oh.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
All right. So Vita, are you going to
Yes.
add to the bad John? Now, isn't it funny how Vita is the only one who ever adds to the
That's
bad
because
John?
I wasn't too impressed with any of the beers, so I didn't drink it. Okay, bring me.
Russian Imperial that's been aged for 50 years,
There you go.
and she'll be happy.
Yes, precisely. Someone knows me. Oh, we got one more.
The liquid panty remover right here.
Are you serious?
Oh, this is Bulletproof. This is a bourbon aged stout from Odell. This is a part of their cellar series.
I didn't know we had a fourth one.
Yes.
Nice surprise.
This is aged in Old Elk Distillery bourbon barrels out of Colorado.
Oh.
So
Let's have it.
this should be super roasted malt forward. Is kind of the idea behind this Bad Johnny. And I love Odell because even on these little foil,
They didn't wax it?
no, it's actually a gas permeable foil, and so you can
Can I see?
rip off the cap. Oh yeah,
The foil?
it's like a foil cap. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, where's the official opener? Vita was playing with it.
She was monitoring it, not playing.
Keeping
Well, you
an
know what
eye
Vita's
on
going
it.
to do here just in a little bit.
Drink,
All right.
drink, drink.
I don't know
Alright,
why
you
you're
ready?
taking
You
your
ready?
time.
Oh.
Oh, exciting.
Smells like
I want to smell the bottle. He's not.
smells like. Wait until you get a whiff of this. It's,
Yeah.
These are
Wow.
definitely charred. This comes in at a healthy 12% ABV. So
Oh,
I
look
saw.
at that.
I want to Instagram this baby.
Instagram, you
It'll
nerd.
get me lots of likes.
Lots of likes. That's
Oh. Wow.
you can definitely tell that it's charred. It's charred barrels.
Nice.
Yes.
I can smell this. baby
Proper
now.
rad, like this.
To alcohol.
Hey.
Solution to all of life's problems.
Holy dog shit.
Nice.
Subtle.
I like it.
I like it too. Whoa,
It's,
whoa, whoa.
It's a little burnt. Vita said she liked it.
I got a moment
Thanks
of
for
silence,
not
please.
letting me down.
That was
Downfall of the peanut gallery.
awesome.
This is
Wow.
Nice, huh?
Actually, there's only 2 beers that gave me goosebumps. This was the second.
Only goosebumps. Did
Only
it give you
goosebumps.
anything else?
I cannot talk about that right now, Vita.
wow.
It's good. Yes.
Now this is a tad more expensive. This is a $8 bottle, $7.95. So this
Okay.
is not
Nice.
this is not an everyday, but it's also something I don't think you would. Honestly, it's so rich that how many times you ever gonna have this and enjoy it? This is
Okay, it's not that rich. Come on.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Are you out of your
I'm
mind?
comparing it to Bad Santa. I'm comparing it to Bad Finger. I'm comparing it to.
I think this
So
stacks up
it-
against Bad Santa.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
no. I think the fact that we drank beers that we weren't really into kind of heightened our sensitivity
Oh.
to this.
Are you seriously gonna go with that again?
Yes,
She's
we
going with
are.
No, but this beer right here, it's a sipping beer. It's just not
No, it's a nice slow. It's a nice slow beer.
nice,
Yeah.
slow, subtle beer.
So speaking of sipping beers,
I feel like you need
were-
to eat something with this.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't you? A little bit of chocolate would be nice with this.
So let's go to the original sipping beer.
What do they have for dessert here on the menu?
Oh, they got a
Seriously. I'm
creme
gonna go-
brulee right now, and then they have a chocolate something.
Oh, that chocolate something would be nice.
If anyone was a child of the 70s,
Yeah. Oh, so let's malt liquor. Oh, the cooler.
I'd hold you all night, any day of the year. The way that you taste, I love you, my beer. Bull, why don't you get into the groove? One sip will make it clear, the Bull's got more taste than beer.
Bye-bye beer.
Yeah.
Hello, Bull. The Schlitz Malt Liquor Bull is top, so don't say beer, say Bull. Say Schlitz Malt Liquor Bull.
More sure.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
the bowl,
No, about Cool in the Gang.
Cool in the Gang,
Yes. Oh.
pimping for Schlitz,
Yes.
Schlitz malt liquor. And what was Billy D. Williams?
Oh.
Was it not Cobra?
Colt 45.
Colt 45. Billy
Yes.
D. Williams would tell you. This
I
is
like these commercials.
pre Billy D. Williams, pre Star Wars,
Yes.
pre Lando Calrissian.
Yeah.
What do you think, Vita?
I
You're
like
loving it more and more, aren't you?
Yes, actually, it's getting warmer, so I like
Actually,
it more.
you do a chili and put a little bit of bitter, unsweetened chocolate in the chili and this beer.
We're not wasting this beer on chili.
No, to drink with the chili.
Oh, well.
That's different.
He says urination. He says feces. When did you get so uppity on us?
What do you mean?
It's called pissing and shitting, dude.
Okay, Vita. Okay.
It's called pissing and shitting.
Wait, you're a college kid now?
Okay, Vita, where I'm at, okay, Vita.
What, Red?
I'm not with I'm not with heathens
Oh,
anymore.
right.
Yeah.
So you learn some manners.
Yeah.
Okay, one day we're gonna take whole. It's gonna be a coup.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a coup.
A
We
ma-
will
a massive-
take that.
a massive
We'll
coup.
take this and use it against you.
So didn't you lose a bet with me one time?
With what?
Yes, you have.
About going someplace with me?
Where was I going?
To church?
Right, in church, he'll melt.
Yeah.
I'll go with you.
Or the church might catch
Oh,
on
when I
fire.
bring a podcast this when he goes.
No, I'm gonna be ham bone and just be talking shit. Fuck you!
You'll see.
Explain God.
Yeah. All right. Let me get this straight, asshole.
I'm gonna want to see this.
I have to go to someone who already knows everything to tell him what I know because he wants to hear it from my mouth. Because for some reason he has this weird complex that he wants me to feel terrible because he created me. He already knew what I was going to do before I did it. So your God is an asshole.
Not going there.
He's not
Duh.
an asshole. He just has a little bit of superiority
He's got a
complex.
sense of humor too.
Oh yeah, sense of humor.
Yeah.
Is that the
Well,
Robin
that's
Williams
something
line,
Monty
duck-billed
created.
platypus? God has a sense of humor. Let's take a beaver, slap on a Bill's duck. A Bill's duck, a duck's bill. Yep, I just said that.
I'm a drunk. I don't know nothing about how I do anything.
Okay, you got that one. That was perfect.
Yeah.
The rest of them were shit.
Thank you. I just want that moose soup.
Was that a burp?
That
Yeah.
was a burp.
We
That's
recorded
always-
you when you weren't looking.
Yeah. That's exactly what we did. So, what do we think of the bulletproof?
It's awesome.
3.5 out of 5. The others were 2.
3.5? Are you out of your goddamn
Oh yeah,
mind?
absolutely. I'm not
Okay,
even.
Vita.
Okay.
Is that like-
I'll be
You
nice
know,
and
you know
say.
the odds of
You said-
Odell ever sending us anything because you rated this a 3.5?
So,
Oh hell,
so,
I'll show up next time with cleavage and they'll send us more.
So, Vita, you said if it's over half, it goes up to 4. You just said that earlier today.
It's what?
When we're talking about height, you're being at 3.5, so you're actually at 5'4". So that's if you said 3.5, so technically that's a 4.
Yeah, you're squeezing in.
No.
You
No,
said round up.
I thought first. Oh, now I see what you're
Yes.
talking about.
Rounding up.
That only applies to heights.
So why is it?
Yes. So
You are
I can-
wonderfully obtuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't apply laws of chemistry to laws of physics. You don't apply botany to chemistry.
What about GMOs?
Oh, for Christ's sake. Are we really going to talk about...
See,
fuck
technically
both of you
GMOs. Okay, Vita brought up a subject about the
Are you
gluten.
out of your damn minds? This is supposed to be a beard cop podcast.
Okay, in order for you to be out of your damn mind, first you have to have a mind.
See, I was going on a beer
I'm
thing
bold
with this.
enough.
Can I go on a beer thing?
I have never poured out beer, even to put out a grass fire.
Be careful.
Okay, tell me what you were going to say, mister.
Okay, people say gluten in beer is bloating them, right? But if you had the GMOs,
Oh,
you had the GMOs into it, and into the wheat, what's that doing to the body?
Oh my god.
See?
Now here with the news minute,
Just saying.
just for your health.
Just for your health.
Oh my god.
Jeff just gave advice like, you're on fire.
I didn't
Stop,
know,
drop, and roll, dummy.
I didn't know we have our own Antifa in there.
Our own Antifa.
No, but seriously, everybody goes, it's gluten. What about the GMOs that's actually making them sick?
What about it?
The GMOs could be making them sick.
Whatever, dude. Why?
Have you seen the chemicals they put in to make shit grow?
It's called chemicals. The food itself is chemicals.
Yeah. Petroleum.
They add petroleum to your food? How?
You know the lipstick you're wearing?
Yeah?
Petroleum.
Have you been reading Elle magazine?
No, because when I was working, guess who came to the job site? At the location, Avon.
Your new girlfriend?
No, Avon.
Your new
Avon's
girlfriend.
new girlfriend?
You see why he's pimping out that stuff now? He wants to get laid.
Oh, he gets that.
What? Come on, where am I at?
Yeah. Great conversation, you two.
I won.
No.
All right.
I
Are you
won.
gonna do
I
a
won.
little touch in the bad Johnny?
No, I'm not wasting this beer.
All right.
I
So,
think the peanut gallery should taste the bad Johnny, so she could flavor all the beers.
oh, did you see the way he tried to skate out of the bad Johnny? He tried to work his way out of doing the bad Johnny.
Oh.
Because he wants the peanut gallery to do it. Not peanut gallery.
He
It's
wants to
cruel
do
and
you
unusual punishment.
I always knew he had it in him.
Say that again, please. What did you say?
I said I always knew he had it in him.
Hey, phrasing!
That was good. I'm giving Red that one.
Hit that one right.
Yeah.
I get to be the first one to
All
taste
right,
this one.
peanut gallery gets
Okay.
the bad Johnny. Sometimes it's death, sometimes it's awesome.
Ooh.
It might be towards that
She likes
no
it.
character whatsoever.
Actually, this would
Actually.
be a drinkable beer.
Wow.
In my opinion, this would be drinkable.
You have a smoky, hoppy nose.
He's gonna describe it.
Peanut gallery is going back to the gallery. It's actually good.
It's
No,
good.
you finish this. You're bad Johnny. That's
It's
for
your
you.
glass.
That's for you leaving every 2 weeks. And the bad Johnny just
She
left.
took the bad Johnny.
No bad
That's what
Johnny.
I get for being the peanut gallery.
Really, the only word for it is.
Hey, it has a little bit of backwash.
That's flavor.
That's a lot bit of backwash. All right.
I
so
thought we'd get friendly over here.
first episode here in the Lolo Peak community room.
Yes.
My community. I hate saying community.
I hate that word. Go
I
ahead.
know. In their room upstairs.
Technically, we're the community.
We're in the room.
Oh, we have one more though.
Commercial? I like those commercials.
Yes.
One. Oh, the god
I
damn
want to see
TV.
the Hams commercials.
Or the old Rainier commercials of the motorcycle. Rain.
Rainier.
This TV's gonna goddamn talk to us now.
Vita.
You love the sexy voice of the TV.
Vita, we
Why?
get the TV, not Rad. I haven't picked on Rad in a while. Kind of miss it.
You stop it.
Rad, turn that frown
Killing
upside
me.
down, little mister.
What? Do you,
18 of my 3.
yeah. Herpes to you too. Whatever.
You have herpes?
I have a case. I have a case of the herpes. I mean,
So you've been with Simplex.
I have a little simplex. Don't make fun of simplex.
What? What's
She's a
simplex?
Tell you later.
She's a simple girl.
She's a
Oh, someone's nickname simplex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone I know?
Yes.
Who is it?
I'll tell you later.
You gotta tell me now.
Someone
Oh
that
gosh, that's a classic Jeff move.
Yes.
There's a secret, and I'm not gonna
I
tell
will
you.
tell you, but not now.
I know the secret.
Okay, tell me.
Oh, I don't even know.
No,
who's
no,
it.
no,
Oh, I can't
names.
say the last word. Yeah.
Yes. Hint.
No names.
You know
Okay.
her.
Okay, good. Hint it.
You know her.
Oh, okay, then hint it.
You know her.
We've changed source resolution.
Tell me.
After the podcast, I'll tell
No
you.
signal.
Because
You
know
mean I
someone
have
will
to-
actually accidentally slip it in.
Slug what in?
All of this.
Phrasing.
You know what?
That's what happened.
God damn it! Jeff, don't beat me to my own shit. That is
Did
a
you just
that is
ask
such
Jeff
a
not to
bullshit
beat you?
move,
Is
man.
That is something I never thought you'd have to
That is that.
Have fun with Johnny.
Just give me some. Give me that candy. Give me that. Give me that. God damn you people.
Okay.
Now, by the way, I saw a whole thing on Jonestown.
Yeah.
And Jim Jones was talking to his congregation.
He was a Fruit Loop.
And he said, God damn you people. Damn you all to hell. And I'm like, ooh, I sound like Jim Jones.
So you want to drink Kool-Aid now? No, he was flavor.
That is-
He was Flavor Aid. Sorry.
All right, this is the biggest myth about don't drink the Kool-Aid. It wasn't goddamn Kool-Aid. It's goddamn Flavor Aid.
Yeah.
The asshole didn't even have enough money to buy Kool-Aid. Do you remember when you went to your buddy's trailer? It was always your buddy's trailer.
That
His
had
mom-
Flavor Aid.
Flavor Aid. Like you'd
Yeah.
take a drink of that shit. You're like, oh, you're poor.
Excuse me.
Ugh.
There you go.
Why do you want more of that? I want more of this. Oh shit.
There's only one bottle. That's expensive.
Bastards.
That's the only reason I tasted it.
Bastards. Did you get anything?
All right. So, let's get the show back on the rails because I got an editing job and a half on this thing.
I bet they like to see the shit show.
The shit show is actually the funny.
Hey, maybe we should
Retitle it the shit show. Get out of my head.
I like that.
Beer and the shit show.
You know it's gonna go a
Because
lot further
if
than
you-
beer and bad choices.
Well, if you-
Shit show's gonna go
Beer
a lot.
Beer and the shit show.
Yeah, but if you think of our topics, because we all get off topic.
BBS instead of BBC.
Oh, for fuck you guys. I already said
I'm all
everything
about
else.
acronyms.
All right, here we go. So, Vita is fervently ESL.
What do you mean?
Well, you don't speak the Ringlish too well.
Okay.
So every once in
Where
a
you
while,
going with that, mister? Keep talking.
I found someone who
Uh-huh.
speaks English better than you.
Oh.
Oh, I gotta see this.
Is it our president?
No, it's the Asian Star Anchor Chain Company.
Oh.
Boats, more submarines, anchors.
That's an offshore oil rig.
They make anchors, or they make anchor chains. Oh, there's an anchor going into the ocean.
Yeah. Looking good in the
That's
water.
hot shit. Chain of life.
Here is the largest production base in marine anchor chain and brewery chain in the world. Jiangsu Asia Star Anchor Chain Company Limited. After 20 years of development, more than 2,000 employees. Now, it has 3 specialized production bases in Jiangsu, Jingjiang, Zhenjiang, and Anhui. Here, every day, we manufacture anchor chain products for users in different countries and regions. 34 sets of the most modern production lines of anchor chain in the world.
Equal chain.
25 kg treatment production lines. Example production lines of anchor chains and various advanced production equipment. Here, we can produce various marine anchor chains and offshore mooring chains to meet the needs of users. Product specifications and series of grades are complete. Annual output of marine anchor chance, it offshore mooring chance is 250,000 pounds.
Make an anchor chain.
The capacity accounts for over 45% of the total in the world.
Do you think they found the one guy in the company who knows English? I do. I got this shit. Let me go.
Management. It established a sound internal computer management system process from raw material entry into the plant.
You want what accent you want? Oh, Midwest U.S.
It established a
Got this,
strict
buddy.
management system as well as implementation of the supervision program.
It was like a Chinese guy listened to Tom Brokaw for a while. And yep, that's my boy.
Recognized by China CSQA and API of USA on the management system. Product quality is national standards, the norms of every bureau of shipping, national standards, and the requirements of every user. Asian Star regards science.
Do you think there was other corporate executives who got this video and were like, what the fuck? I know you're our anchor chain guy, but for Christ's sake.
I do like the video though, showing their professionalism.
Your anchor chain.
It's anchor chain. Acre.
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 It's an anchor chain.
It's
an acre chain.
Acre chain, not an anchor chain. It's an acre chain.
All right, you laugh enough?
That's for cat.
I see nothing wrong with it.
She has wet on either side of her eyes. Uh-oh.
Oh, the best part. Oh, never mind.
油党的稀薄链是5级的，能够保证所有的性能全部达到 ABS 的传奇色的
Is this still the English speaking guy?
I think so. I can't tell the
As a
difference.
technology leader in the industry,
It's like those old kung fu
participated in the
movies.
institution of National Marine Anchor Chain and offshore mooring chain standards.
Marine
and
Anchor Chain.
international standards, EPS international standards established by the
Standard.
United States to
Is this what they sell to the mafia?
No,
Oh, this is they make anchor chains.
They're anchor chains.
You missed the joke.
My stomach.
I miss no jokes.
Chains.
All right. Oh boy, you know this gets the first time we've used this on a new podcast.
Shit, I got it.
Now, this is not racist or anything. Praise the Lord.
What?
So Vita, how was your ESL?
Dude, I speak English like a champ. Or a chimp.
Chimp is more. Well, what was the one line you had about kick ass? Oh yeah,
Kill ass.
I'm gonna go kill some ass.
You saw moments.
You were that
I
close.
was dead serious too. I was feeling like a badass. Just didn't pan out.
Well, at least Vita speaks English better than.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
Oh, don't even.
You were bringing Elmer.
That, no.
Oh, big word.
Elmer,
You
really?
Don't
do
even-
realize this means war.
Oh.
This means whoa.
Who said
Never
that?
seen Kim pissy. You better not go there.
Listen. Fuck up. Get out.
Just wait till
That's
the
right.
cameras turn off.
I know.
Then she's.
We'll do it live.
Oh,
We'll
Nick.
do it live. Fuck it. Do it live.
And it's
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
It's the way we end every show.
Are we ending? Because I gotta go pee.
Oh.
No. You don't get in yet.
You don't. No. You got to hang out with the rest of us.
The devil called me up last night and something in my head said this just ain't right. But he said, Mikey, let's go drinking. Just say the word and I'm on my way. And against all better judgment, I heard myself say okay. And the next thing I knew, we were in his car. He was taking me to this drive-through bar. Well, it didn't have a window, but we drove through anyway. He grabbed a bottle of Stones from the bars we passed, and he slapped that bartender right on the ass, and he told me